From the Paper News 24/7 newsroom, here is your news break for Thursday, January 5th, 2012. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. Shortly before 3 p.m. Wednesday, a semi carrying contaminated soil overturned on State Road 234 at County Road 200 East in Montgomery County. The road was reopened shortly before 6 p.m., said Sheriff Mark Castile. The truck driver, Scott L. Bradley, 43 of Kokomo, told officers one of the truck wheels dropped off the edge of the road and he overcompensated, losing control, which led to the truck overturning and blocking both lanes of State Road 234. Bradley received minor cuts and abrasions to his head and was transported to Franciscan St. Elizabeth Health, Crawfordsville. Bradley was alert and talking to officers at the scene of the accident. State Road 234 remained closed when officials learned the semi was filled with soil contaminated with unknown contaminants. At that point, Montgomery County Emergency Management Director Fred Davis and Castile were called to the scene. State Road 234 was blocked from Ladoga West to US 231. Officials learned the soil was used to absorb oil and had been transported from Miami, Florida to Indianapolis by rail, and then the container was picked up by the semi and en route to a Putnam County landfill approved to accept contaminated material. Castile stated the contaminants in the soil were determined to not be hazardous to humans or animals unless it leached into the soil and polluted drinking water. At that point, the decision was made to reopen State Road 234 and complete the cleanup Thursday morning. Castile stated the standard procedures were followed when a spill of unknown hazardous material occurs. Also in your paper of Montgomery County today, Brown Township's Danny Rice prefers simple things in life. And this is a coffee shop chat with Don and Ruth Hallett. And we'll be having more of these in the months ahead. 954 months, or 4,134 weeks, or 28,391 days, is how long Danny Rice has lived in Brown Township, west of Newmarket and north of Browns Valley. I wonder how they counted up those days and wonder who counted them. Don and Ruth say that's actually 79 years and 6 months for this genial, always smiling farmer. The Rice family came to Montgomery County, Indiana from Gallatin County, Kentucky in 1831 and settled in Brown Township on a hill at the north end of Freedom Church Cemetery, where Joseph Easley, Danny's great-great-grandfather, ran a blacksmith shop and worked as a gunsmith. The farm has been owned by the Rice family all but 6 years since then. And the article goes on to say that Danny was one of 15 children, 5 of whom are still alive, and he's seen many changes during his lifetime. You can read more about Danny Rice in the paper of Montgomery County today. And also from the front page, the Genealogy Club of Montgomery County will meet at 7 p.m. Tuesday at the Crawfordsville District Public Library. Larry Parlberg will speak on the Wallace family, and the program is open to the public. Mac knows, or he will find out anyway. Mac, that means your Montgomery Answer Connection, is waiting to find out what you want to know. Send your questions to Ask Mac, that's ASKMAC, at thepaper24-7.com. And don't forget, in today's edition of the paper of Montgomery County, and also online, you can pick up your copy of Montgomery Memories for December. It marks the end of the first year of publication for Montgomery Memories, and I think you'll find it's a special anniversary edition. When we come back, we'll look at sports and the weather. See what Weatherby says we have in store for us today. This is Newsbreak on Paper News 24/7.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Gould's Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Gould's will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Gould's will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto: at Gould's Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
At Zahn's Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zahn's Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zahn's, all backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zahn's today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
And we're back on Newsbreak. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. Looking at sports, North is back on the court tomorrow. Crawfordsville's boys basketball team will be back on the court tomorrow. The Athenians, 4-3, will take on North Montgomery, 4-5, in the second game of the Sugar Creek Classic, sponsored by the paper of Montgomery County. This will be the first game for the Athenians in 3 weeks. The last time they took the court was December 17 against Seeger. Asked if the time off is a concern, Crawfordsville coach David Pierce said, absolutely. Pierce said, hopefully they will be able to knock the rest off quickly. And looking at Southmont boys basketball will be back in action for the first time since before Christmas break. The Mounties, 4-2, will take on Western Boone, 5-2, in the first game of the Sugar Creek Classic, sponsored by the paper of Montgomery County at North Montgomery High School. The two teams met December 16 at Western Boone, and it didn't go well for the Mounties as they lost 76-52. The Mounties had won their game the following day, but that loss has bothered them for the past 3 weeks. Now let's look at the weather forecast for all of Montgomery County. Weatherby thinks it's strange that we're past December and almost through the first week of January with no major snowstorms. But he's enjoying it and says he might have to find a bird bath today because Weatherby thinks the high today will be 45. If Weatherby is off by more than 3 degrees, send us an email at weatherby@thepaper247.com and let us know. Include your name and phone number. And at the end of the month, all those who called in and caught Weatherby will be entered into a drawing for a prize. And that's your news break on Paper News 24/7. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. Have an outstanding day.